This is how to play the F minor chord on the guitar. And if you're a beginner, I'm going to start out very basic, very easy, and we'll get more and more advanced as we go through the video. And at the end of the video, I'm going to share a secret that will enable you to play the F minor bar chord even if you can't play it. So this is probably the easiest way to play the F minor chord on the guitar. This is how you do it. Put your third finger on the 10th fret of the G string. Put your second finger on the 9th fret of the B string. And your first finger on the 8th fret of the high E string. So all together. So you'll notice that my fingers are not straight like this. They're at an angle like that. That's more comfortable. And my pinky is not accidentally muffling one of these strings. It's kind of hanging out here by the third finger like that. And so that I don't accidentally play the D string, A string, and low E string, because that would sound terrible, what I do is I put my palm over here right on those strings, and so that mutes them. And you can also bring your thumb up over here and kind of mute like that. Do something like that if you want. But the main thing here is to have your palm here. So you could play like that, and if you want to do some strumming, you can kind of move your palm a little bit like that. So that's as easy as possible. Let's take it up another level. So now we're going to put our third finger on the 10th fret of the D string and our pinky on the 10th fret of the G string, but it's squeezing the third finger. So these two fingers are squeezing each other, helping each other out, like that. Then you put your second finger on the 9th fret of the B string and your first finger on the 8th fret of the high E string. So all together. So keep practicing that, and eventually you want to get to where you can take your first finger and make it flat and straight and bring it up here so that it's playing on the A string, the 8th fret, and actually it's going to go across all the first 5 strings of the guitar like that. And then just put your fingers back here, just like they were in the chord we just did. So it was like this. You just put the first finger up here, like that. So what you can do to mute the low E string is, of course, put your palm here, like we've been doing. But another thing you can do is bring your first finger up higher so that it's actually touching the low E string, like that. And what that'll do is give you the ability to really use your arm. So instead of playing it like this, you can do more like this. Now here's where it starts to get more advanced. So this one, you can put your first finger on the first fret of the G string, B string, and high E string, doing a bar there, and you can use your second finger to help press down because it is quite difficult here on the first fret. So you can use that there. And once you get good at that, you can add your third finger here on the 3rd fret of the D string, or you could use your pinky. So it's like this. Another way I've seen some people play this chord is put your third finger on the 3rd fret of the A string and your 4th finger on the 3rd fret of the D string, and then just bar the G string and B string on the 1st fret, and And some people have the ability to play the full F minor bar chord, but I never do it because it's so difficult, especially on acoustic guitar when you have really high action, really thick strings. It's just very difficult and it's unnecessary because I could play it the other ways that I've talked about in this video. But also, there is a way to play the chord even if you can't play it. And the way to do that is with this thing, and it's called a capo. I don't use a capo all the time, but when you're in the key of F minor or F major, this can be very helpful. So you put the capo on the first fret, like that. And what that does is, it's basically a bar. It's like somebody else with a really strong finger is playing that bar for you. So all you have to do is this part here. So it's just like playing an E minor chord, only you're going to go up one fret. So you could use these fingers or these fingers, like this. So there is the F minor bar chord using all 6 strings, and if you can't play it, you can play it with a capo. So this is not a product endorsement. You can get any kind of capo that you want. They're about $10 US. There's some really fancy ones that are 20 or 30. And like I said, I don't use it all the time, but the key of F or F minor is a time that I would say it's okay. So there's F minor, here's F major. It's just like an E major chord, just 1 fret higher. So you could play it this way, or this way. So that's my secret. It's not a secret anymore. It's not actually my secret because I didn't invent the capo, but if it's new to you, great. If you already knew about it, just pretend that you didn't know. I hope you got something out of this video, and if you'd like to watch more of my guitar videos, just search Guitarincrease. My name is Brett, and I thank you so much for watching.